Bang bang. Maxwell's silver hammer. Actually, in this case, it's what's his name or her name? Oh wait, does it not have the people working there? Oh, bummer. Well, we can imagine that it's probably Gertham's not silver hammer, but oh, that's the armory. Okay. But it's probably not a silver hammer. It's probably a stone hammer or an iron hammer, and it's not going well. So hello and welcome back. If you missed the last episode, I'm here to tell you we got a tool crisis. I'm embarrassed that I was not able to keep up with it, and now we're in trouble. We're also about to run into a situation with a lack of clothes. We've got a couple tailors already. I don't really know what else we could do. I guess we'll add a few more tailors in, and hopefully they can keep up with this craziness. It might actually bode well to put a tailor up there so that we're not having to transfer goods so far. So maybe I'll move that one up here. Maybe. Doesn't want to be there. Doesn't want to be there. Would it like to be here? Perhaps. So I'm concerned, you might say justifiably, about our food situation. So I'm going to put some more people on. Actually, we're going to do squash. And we'll do broccoli and spinach and, okay, sorghum. And then, no, wrong button. That on one. Make sure these are all down to one person. They might not have a super yield being out here because the workers are going to have such a far walk. But I think we are... What are they saying? Okay, fuel limit? Good. Fine. Fuel limit is good. Glad to have that reached. So there's 300 iron down here now, which is fantastic. We need to make sure that people like this are getting, excuse me, access to it. So that's good that we rebounded that much food. But I would like to see a more significant surplus overall. With this size population, not great, not great. We are going to open a few of these, which, by the way, is not going to help the population issue. Yeah, about that. Okay. At least we're getting some of those gems back in. If you're not familiar with how that works, the random mines, the random quarries, they're called, give you these gems. They just say gems. And you don't know what it is until you bring it over to the gem cutter. And the gem cutter cuts it. It could be topaz, it could be amethyst, it could be ruby. And if you're like me, you don't know anything about what's what, but if you look here, an amethyst is worth 60. A diamond is worth 1,000. You know, so you could get these little things that are not worth much, or you could get a literal diamond in the rough. What have I had? I don't know, people who've watched all the episodes probably could tell me better than I can, but I've had, I want to say, maybe 3 diamonds the whole series, versus I just traded 5 or 6 of I think it was 6 amethysts last trade. So just something to keep in mind if you're gonna play this mod pack. This is the red ketchup mod, red ketchup editor's choice to be specific. Man, I'm really having trouble keeping up with the trees. I guess I need another forester. Maybe I'll put more people in the existing foresters. Where's it? Put a couple more people in there. Have one down here. Put a couple more people in there. I put them on 1 from the time I start the game, and I just, oh boy, look at that, back under 10,000. We're still in winter. Yikesers, that's not great. Yeah, you can stop coming here. I guess I need to tear it down if I want them to stop coming. Alright, yeah, no clothes. Tools are in trouble. This is not exactly how I drew it up, I'll be honest. Okay. And, okay, that's fine if you're all making them out of leather. Now that you've done that, can we make anything? 1 wool, 1 linen. Let's try 1 leather, 1 linen. Let's see if we can't make some of that happen. How much leather do we have? 170 leather. Got 4 hunters bringing us leather, so. Ah. Freezing. Lack of firewood. Call that adding illness to injury. Yikes. Well, this is... I don't know if it's a logistics problem with spreading everything out too much. I don't know if these are not getting their full production. I mean, 644 is about what you expect out of a field, so... I mean, fields of this size with 1 worker is 500 is what I expect. Anything more than that is bonus. Getting some wool out of here. Excuse me. Well, let's try not to get too down in the dumps. Let's do our best and be happy we're getting to play this game. It is such a fantastic game, you know? No, why are you starting that? Oh, because they're laborers. Well, if you are so enthusiastic, laborers, why don't you come up here and clear trees? You know? And, my goodness... gather some dang wild food. Flippin' gatherers. Okay, that's picked over. Probably food in the town. Eat, get the food. You're living beside it. Some of you are about to starve if you don't get it. Got 100, literally 100 laborers. They're probably going to be too little too late. But I did that just a touch too late. It's been a long time since I played a game into what I call the late game. And it shows. Why do you still not have... Go get firewood. These guys were shut down for a bit because they had all the firewood. They were good. They didn't need to make any more. Now we're in trouble. We are in trouble. If I can clear those. Those. There's some of these. See, we're going to run into the efficiency issue soon, which is to say, people won't go do the things I'm telling them to do because they're going to be starving soon. We're going to have a die-off in this episode. Reserve of tools is low. Thank you for the information. Do we have all these marked? Yeah, all those are marked. Well, let's do a road. Well, what was that we were talking about, doing it off of this? Let's go ahead and make that happen. And we'll start right here. Get those two in and then keep going. I'll put a couple more in there. All right. We can get some food here. Let's look at what we have in excess. $600 fertilizer, 500 candles. Let's do... We don't want to get rid of all the candles. Maybe let's do 200 though. And I'm just going to take ale out of this because we're clearly using it for meals. Look at that. We're still behind. We just cannot get ahead. At least it's early autumn, so we're getting a little bit of food coming in. Candles are 8. That's good to know. There's so much iron down here now. We just need it. They have it. Couple of rubies, we can get 800 more, something. Dates. Well, this was not my finest hour when it comes to bananas. Heck yeah. Probably not my best playthrough of the game ever, but, you know. I think I was a little bit too fast and loose accepting those last nomads, but I certainly can't blame them for my poor decisions. Let's put in... some more of those. And my spidey senses are telling me to do this too. Leaving that much crop out here. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 people on this for next year, so we're not losing crop. These ones should be fine. Why are you having issues? Yeah, see, that's with this many people working, they're gonna do labor things anyways. Excuse me, sorry about that. I don't know why the candles aren't coming in, but we'll get another 380 in mangoes. But 11,000 food is probably still not enough. Go ahead and another 176. Alright, just get. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. The traders are taking too long to get there, so heck with it. I told... Let's do more radishes there, more sorghum there. More squash there. Wheat there. Am I missing something? Maybe I need to do... Maybe the corner building... Blacksmiths are better? Let's see how that one looks. I'll put a corner building tailor there. Go ahead and finish this row out. That road may end up wanting to be a double now. But it goes all the way. So we can put... I need some color here. I can't do more black houses with the way things are going right now. So this was that. Alright. How are we doing on bricks, though? I don't want to be... How are we doing on bricks? How about we're not making any more and we're pretty much out? Okay, cool. It's early spring and we've got 6,500 food, so maybe we've staved off like starvation potentially. So that's helpful. I mean, we have other crises, but maybe we won't starve to death. We still have 400 lumber. And yeah. The issue we have here is we're not making charcoal because we don't have enough firewood to make charcoal. If you don't have enough firewood to make charcoal, then all the things that are based in charcoal, built, you know, that you need charcoal to make, are not going to work. Okay. Squash, broccoli, spinach. Now we can do... Why? Is that a road there? Oh, it's marked a double road. Look at me. Genius level. 8 by 11. Right? Isn't that what we're doing? 8 by 11. 8 by 11. Leave you guys. Not that you're gonna need storage, but you guys. A pair of barns there. That should be delightful. No, thank you. We've got a wheat field also. Nope, we already have a wheat field there. Let's do broccoli then. Alright, and do Meted. Okay, there we go. Alright. Lovely. Holding at 3,000 food. That is awful for the size of this settlement. But we have 112 laborers, so they should be able to gather food and deadwood. I know that watching me highlight like this is not why you tuned in today. I'm sorry that some things didn't work out, but we got to do what we need to, what we can to survive. Can we go? Yes, we can. And get those two bridges going that way. And I think we're probably going to be coming down this way for another agricultural settlement down here. Oh, more nomads. Considering we're in a crisis, I'm going to say no thank you to your generous offer. It feels strange that... Oh, gosh. This is insane. What is the population even? The population is at 445. It should not be this unstable. My word. Look at the family to home ratio. It's all out of kilter. It's just not a typical playthrough for me, my goodness. This is insane. And what do you not have? Flour. What do you not have? Onions. Interesting. I guess they're eating the onions. They're probably eating the sorghum. Okay. Did they eat up all that extra goat meat we had? We had so much goat meat. Inventory. Iron ore, flour, salt. Wow. All that extra stuff. It's just gone. Alright. We have a couple hundred candles in there. That makes me feel better about things. Got 11 extra tools. When that number is like 100, I'll feel confident. Okay, so we're waiting on bricks. That's fine. You are making wool coats. Okay, good. We're bringing in the harvest. Oy. If this harvest isn't like, what do we need? 30,000, something like that, probably. So we used 44 and we produced 43. Well, hopefully by adding all these extra fields will be okay. What are that? So let's do spinach, broccoli, wheat, squash, and sorghum. No, you dingus. I think that's good. Is that good? Fisherman? Farmer. I mean, yeah, farmer. Yeah, see, I mean, they're bringing stuff that we could use, but we don't have the right things to trade. I don't want to trade away, like, our iron, you know? It kind of defeat the purpose. Let's do... What do we have enough of to be making clothes out of? Everybody's using up the leather, so that's not going to last. Still 108 of it, though. The linen's going to be gone soon. The wool is super low. I should have gotten a flax seeds. That was a poor decision on my part to let the flax go. I could have traded away iron ore for flax. We have cotton. I guess we'll put them on converting the cotton into cloth. Alright, I could do this obviously for hours and hours on end, and I sometimes do. Thank you all for watching this episode. My name is Bluebelly. If you stuck around this long, you're a superhero for one, and I appreciate you supporting me through what is kind of a catastrophic playthrough. And hopefully we can break 100,000 though by the end of this. Maybe even, I don't know. I'd like to get to a 250,000. Maybe 250,000 is a realistic goal at this point. I'm not sure. Thanks again. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.